Introduction. Every day, we talk to many people, but not all our messages come across the way we intend. Good communication means sharing thoughts, ideas, and information clearly, with empathy and understanding. It's not just about speaking, but making sure the other person understands. Effective communication is built on 5 key points: clarity, correctness, completeness, conciseness, and compassion. Studies show that poor communication can cost businesses millions. Companies with strong communication perform better and even earn higher returns for their investors. Communication isn't just for work. It's important in personal life too. It helps avoid misunderstandings, improves relationships, and increases productivity. Communication involves both sharing and receiving messages. People can't read minds, so it's essential to express what you need or feel clearly. There are different ways to communicate: verbal, using spoken words; nonverbal, using body language and facial expressions; written, emails, messages, and texts. Each of these types requires attention. For example, your tone of voice, facial expression, and choice of words can change how someone understands your message. Today, written communication, like emails, plays a huge role, especially for remote teams. Good communication builds trust, helps solve conflicts, provides clarity, and strengthens relationships. When people feel heard, they engage better and perform more productively. Barriers to communication. Sometimes communication isn't effective due to barriers. Language barriers, different accents or words can create confusion. Cultural barriers, different cultural norms can cause misunderstandings. Physical barriers, remote work or noisy environments can make communication harder. Psychological barriers, conflicts or lack of trust can block communication. Technological barriers, poor tools or lack of training can create issues. Organizational barriers, confusing work structures or unclear roles make communication difficult. Improving communication requires practice, patience, and the right tools. In this audiobook, we'll cover the basics of communication, the benefits of strong communication, common barriers and how to overcome them, active listening and empathy, the power of storytelling. Are you ready to improve your communication skills? Let's dive in and learn how to communicate better. Communicating effectively and overcoming barriers. Employees sometimes struggle to ask for or share information due to communication problems within the company, like confusion about who to contact. If important information gets delayed or lost because employees reach out to the wrong people, it may be time to review the organization's structure. Making roles and contact information clear and easily available can help. Include this in new employee orientations and regularly update your communication methods as your organization grows. Tips for better communication. 1. Clear purpose. Know what message you want to convey and who your audience is. 2. Use simple tools. Visuals, diagrams, or concise sentences help people understand your point quickly. 3. Keep things clear. Avoid overloading people with too much information. Use links or extra materials if needed. 4. Consistency. Make sure all communication aligns with company values and goals. 5. Respect differences. People have different preferences for how they receive messages, so use the right communication channels for each audience. Types of communication styles. 1. Direct. Say exactly what you mean clearly and briefly. 2. Assertive. Speak confidently and respect others while standing up for yourself. 3. Aggressive. Push your ideas at others' expense, which can cause problems. 4. Passive. Avoid speaking up, which can lead to misunderstandings and frustration. 5. Passive-aggressive. Express negative feelings indirectly, which can hurt relationships. 6. Manipulative. Use tactics to control others, which can damage trust. 7. Submissive. Prioritize others over yourself, which may lead to people taking advantage of you. Final thoughts. Good communication is key to teamwork and success. To improve, always consider how your words and actions might affect others. Use the right style and method for each situation to foster trust and cooperation. When you hold in resentment, it can become hard to share your thoughts openly with others. I hope you're enjoying my audiobook so far. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Audiobooks Official for more bestsellers in the future. If you're interested in more free audiobooks, click the first link in the description. Now, let's move on to the next chapter. Chapter 4. How your communication style affects your message. Everyone has a unique way of communicating. Knowing different communication styles helps you connect with others better because each style fits different situations. Here are the main types. 1. Analytical style. Focuses on logic and facts. These people prefer clear, detailed messages without emotion. When speaking to them, stay direct and use evidence. 2. Functional style. Likes clear steps and processes. Be thorough when talking to them so they don't get frustrated. They appreciate prepared discussions with written materials. 3. Intuitive style. Big picture thinkers. They focus more on long-term goals and less on small details. To connect with them, avoid over-explaining and keep things inspiring and creative. 4. Personal style. Emotionally expressive and tactful. They enjoy deep conversations and prefer using empathy in communication. Connecting first is essential to avoid misunderstandings with them. Understanding these styles helps avoid miscommunication and builds better relationships at work. Chapter 5. The Art of Active Listening. Good listening is hard these days with all the distractions from technology. But listening is a crucial skill in the workplace and everyday life. There are 3 levels of listening. 1. Absent listening. When someone doesn't really pay attention, making it hard to understand conversations. 2. Partial listening. When you catch parts of what's said, but miss important details, leading to mistakes. 3. Full listening. When you give your full attention, making eye contact, and focusing on every word. Listening well can be hard because of distractions, assumptions, or language barriers. Environmental issues like noise or interruptions can also get in the way. To improve your listening, pay full attention. Stay engaged. Don't let assumptions block your understanding. Performance evaluations are a way to talk with employees about their work and help them improve. By asking specific questions, managers can highlight areas that need attention and suggest ways to fix them. For example, "Hi Jane, I noticed that some of your projects take longer to complete, especially when troubleshooting. For future tasks, try limiting troubleshooting to 1 hour. After that, you can ask the team for help to keep things moving." Tips for giving feedback. The sandwich method. Start with something positive, then suggest an improvement, and end with another positive point. This keeps feedback constructive and easier to accept. Be specific. Instead of vague feedback, explain what the person can do better and why it's important. Clear feedback helps employees understand exactly what needs improvement. Use I statements. Saying "I think" or "I feel" keeps feedback about actions, not the person, making it less confrontational. End on a positive note. After sharing your suggestions, remind the person of what they're doing well. This leaves them feeling motivated rather than criticized. Why empathy matters. Empathy means understanding how others feel. In the workplace, it builds trust and stronger relationships, leading to better performance. Listening to others' concerns helps prevent misunderstandings and fosters teamwork. Verbal and nonverbal communication. Pay attention to both words and body language to better understand what someone is really saying. Motivating others. When you understand someone's point of view, it's easier to inspire them to improve or change. Handling conflict. Empathy helps resolve conflicts by focusing on solutions that benefit everyone. Barriers to empathy. 1. Lack of time. When overwhelmed, people may ignore others' feelings. 2. Lack of skills. Empathy can be learned, but it takes practice. 3. Distractions. Staying focused during conversations helps build deeper connections. Practicing empathy in everyday interactions makes us better listeners and teammates. It also creates a more positive and productive work environment for everyone. Staying focused on the task sometimes, it's hard to focus because our attention shifts to unnecessary things. When this happens, communication can break down, especially for remote workers who might struggle to understand their teammates' feelings. Without clear communication, empathy and understanding are lost, which can lead to negative judgments, bias, and stigma. These negative thoughts make it harder to connect and work together. It's important to be aware of any biases we have and avoid letting them affect how we communicate. Handling anger and other emotions. Anger can make it hard to communicate well. Sometimes we say things we don't mean because we're actually feeling hurt, scared, or ashamed. Expressing these emotions calmly and honestly can lead to better conversations. Tips for better communication and empathy. Active listening. Pay close attention during conversations. Don't multitask or let your mind wander. After listening, summarize what the person said and ask follow-up questions to show you understand. Adapt to different styles. People have different communication styles. Some are outgoing, some are quiet. Try to adjust your approach to suit them. For example, introverts may prefer one-on-one conversations, while extroverts might enjoy group discussions. Evaluate yourself, reflect on how you communicate, and be open to feedback. Ask coworkers how they feel about your style and use their input to improve. Stay mindful. Prepare for tough conversations by thinking through key points. Don't follow a strict script, but adapt your message to fit the person you're talking to. If emotions run high, take a break and try again later. The power of nonverbal communication isn't just about words. It's also about body language, eye contact, facial expressions, and gestures. In fact, more than 80% of communication is nonverbal. These signals can express emotions like happiness, anger, or sadness, often without us realizing it. Using body language effectively, nonverbal cues like smiling or maintaining good posture can reinforce your words and help build trust. Pay attention to others' body language to better understand their emotions, especially when words and actions don't match. Building connection. Nonverbal communication, like a handshake or a smile, helps create bonds. It also makes your words feel more genuine. Workplace impact. In the workplace, using proper nonverbal communication boosts teamwork and trust. For example, maintaining eye contact shows confidence, while slouching can make you seem untrustworthy. Understanding different nonverbal effects, repetition. Nonverbal signals like facial expressions can show how strongly someone feels about a situation. Contradiction. Sometimes actions don't match words. Idachi saying, "I'm fine," while looking sad. Substitution. Nonverbal cues like traffic signals or gestures can replace words. Complementing. Body language, like smiling when sharing good news, adds meaning to your message. Accenting. Gestures or changes in tone can highlight important parts of your message. Nonverbal communication helps make interactions smoother and clearer. Paying attention to both words and body language ensures better connections with others and improves teamwork. Nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication means sharing messages without words. It includes body language. How you stand, sit, or use your hands can show how you feel. For example, crossing your arms may show you're closed off, while fidgeting might signal impatience. Eye contact. Looking someone in the eye makes them feel connected, but too much can feel uncomfortable. Aim for brief, natural eye contact. Facial expressions. Smiles, frowns, or raised eyebrows show emotions like happiness, sadness, or surprise. Gestures. You can wave or point instead of speaking to get your message across. Space. Sitting close to someone can show closeness, while keeping distance might mean discomfort. Touch. Hugs or high fives can show care, support, or joy. How to improve nonverbal skills practice. Work with friends or family to get feedback. Use a mirror. Watch yourself speak to notice and improve body language. Match others. Copy small movements or gestures to build trust. Control your tone. Tone adds meaning to words. Use it to show interest or care. Ask questions. If unsure about someone's nonverbal cues, ask for clarity. Teamwork and communication. Good communication helps teams work well together. Here are key points. Share information. Make sure everyone knows the goals and how their tasks fit in. Stay open to ideas. Encourage feedback and listen to team members. Build trust. Create strong relationships through honest communication and teamwork. Appreciate others. Recognize good work to keep motivation high. Clear plans. Break tasks into smaller steps and assign them to the right people. Why communication matters in teams improves relationships. Open conversations create trust and better working relationships. Boosts creativity. Sharing ideas leads to new solutions and better results. Encourages innovation. When everyone feels heard, they bring fresh ideas. Promotes transparency. Sharing information keeps the team aligned and focused. How to communicate better in teams. Resolve conflicts quickly. Talk through disagreements to avoid bigger problems. Encourage participation. Give team members freedom to share their thoughts. Bottom-up communication. Make sure everyone, not just leaders, gets a chance to speak. Regular feedback. Weekly check-ins help keep projects on track. Good communication builds strong teams and creates a positive, productive work environment. Building a strong team through clear communication and storytelling, effective teamwork is essential for any organization, and clear communication plays a significant role in achieving that. Fostering open dialogue between team members and leaders creates a workplace where people feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns, building trust, and preventing misunderstandings. In this guide, we'll explore practical ways to create a communicative, motivated team and how storytelling can be used to strengthen internal communication and connect with external audiences. Encourage feedback and openness. Building a positive workplace environment starts with creating channels for open communication. You can organize face-to-face meetings, use suggestion boxes, or create online forums to collect feedback. This helps ensure that all voices are heard and gives team members the opportunity to express their thoughts. Transparency is crucial for healthy communication. By being clear about company decisions, expectations, and goals, you minimize misunderstandings that could disrupt teamwork. However, knowing how to manage feedback can be challenging. The key is to respond with honesty and an open mind. Leaders who welcome both positive and critical feedback foster an environment where employees feel valued. Additionally, transparency about key goals, such as revenue targets, motivates the team. You don't have to disclose sensitive personal information, but clarity about company direction builds trust and gives team members a sense of purpose. Aligning team members with shared goals. When employees understand the larger mission of the organization, they feel motivated to contribute their best efforts. Shared goals help unite the team, creating a sense of belonging. When everyone works toward a common objective, team members see themselves as valuable parts of the whole and are more committed to achieving success. Leaders should regularly discuss the company's objectives, allowing employees to see how their individual tasks contribute to the bigger picture. While sharing company goals is important, maintaining a balance is essential. For example, personal details that don't directly affect the team's performance should remain private. However, when challenges arise, such as someone needing time off due to personal issues, leaders should offer private support and make accommodations where needed. The importance of regular meetings, frequent communication, helps teams stay aligned and connected. Scheduling one-on-one meetings allows team members to discuss their progress, concerns, or challenges. These meetings are also a great opportunity for managers to check in on the well-being of their team and offer guidance for personal growth. In group settings, open conversations enable employees to share ideas, brainstorm solutions, and bring new energy back to the team. Additionally, regular meetings build stronger relationships and foster collaboration, making it easier for team members to approach each other when issues arise. Tailoring communication to different styles, every person communicates differently, and understanding these styles helps leaders manage their teams more effectively. Different personalities bring unique strengths to the group, but they also require different approaches to stay motivated. 1. Dominant communicators. These individuals are confident, competitive, and motivated by challenges. However, they can become impatient and may unintentionally disrupt team dynamics. It's helpful to challenge them with big-picture questions related to the company's mission, which keeps them engaged while reminding them of the importance of collaboration. 2. Influencer communicators. Influencers are charismatic and excel at managing complex client interactions. They thrive in environments where they can express themselves freely, but they can sometimes lose focus. Assigning them tasks that match their strengths helps them stay on track while maintaining their enthusiasm. 3. Conscientious communicators. These individuals are detail-oriented and produce high-quality, error-free work. They value clear guidelines and enjoy learning new things. Leaders should allow them to focus on what they do best and avoid overwhelming them with too many responsibilities. 4. Steady communicators. Steady team members prefer a stable environment and consistent routines. They work best when they have clear expectations and defined roles. Leaders should create a supportive atmosphere to ensure these team members feel comfortable and secure. Managing change and supporting well-being change is inevitable in the workplace, and employees need time to adjust to new processes or roles. Leaders should communicate changes clearly and help team members adapt while keeping their skills up to date. Offering ongoing learning opportunities ensures the team stays competitive and prepared for future challenges. In addition to professional growth, emotional well-being should not be overlooked. If a team member seems stressed or struggling emotionally, leaders should take time to discuss the issue privately and offer support. Providing a compassionate work environment strengthens team bonds and boosts morale. Building strong connections through storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool in business communication, helping organizations connect with employees, customers, and stakeholders on an emotional level. Stories are more than just facts. They engage people by evoking emotions and shared experiences. This is why companies increasingly use storytelling in marketing, public relations, and internal communication. Why storytelling matters? Humans naturally connect with stories. making them a great way to communicate values and identity. A compelling story can build trust, influence behavior, and inspire action. Companies that use storytelling to convey their mission create a stronger bond with their audience, making it easier for customers and employees to identify with the brand. In advertising, storytelling makes products more memorable. For example, a car company like Toyota might use different stories for various demographics, such as a family-focused campaign for one audience and a sporty, adventure-driven message for another. When stories align with the audience's needs, they become more relatable and impactful. How to craft a compelling story. 1. Use emotions. Emotions are what make stories resonate. Describe challenges, successes, and personal growth to create a meaningful connection with your audience. 2. Keep it simple. Simple, relatable stories are easier to follow and leave a lasting impression. Make sure the message is clear and aligned with your audience's interests. 3. Be authentic. Authenticity is essential in storytelling. Your audience will connect better with your message if it reflects your brand's real values and experiences. 4. Know your audience. Tailor your stories based on who you are speaking to. A successful message reflects the needs and interests of the people you want to reach. 5. Measure success and improve. Gathering feedback from your audience helps you understand what resonates and what doesn't. This allows you to refine your storytelling strategies over time. Conclusion: effective communication and storytelling are essential tools for building strong teams and creating meaningful connections. By fostering open dialogue, aligning team members with shared goals, and tailoring communication to different styles, leaders can create a positive and collaborative work environment. At the same time, storytelling allows organizations to connect emotionally with their audience, strengthening both internal culture and external relationships. Together, these practices help companies thrive by ensuring that every voice is heard, every goal is aligned, and every story resonates. Keep your message clear and consistent when sharing a story about your company. It is crucial to maintain a clear and consistent message. This means sticking to the core idea throughout your narrative. If your message shifts or becomes unclear, it can confuse your audience and turn them away. This not only risks losing their interest, but could also result in missed opportunities for positive public relations, PR. When people resonate with your story, they are more likely to engage with your brand and share it with others. To enhance your storytelling, consider using a character that your audience can relate to. Brand advertising often relies heavily on characters to create emotional connections with viewers. These characters can help build a bridge between the brand and its audience, making it easier for people to engage with the message. Characters can evoke feelings and create experiences that are difficult to achieve through text or visuals alone. By making your characters relatable, you enhance the likelihood that your audience will connect with your brand on a personal level. It's also beneficial to learn from successful examples in your industry. Look at brands that have effectively captured their audience's attention and engagement. Analyze what they did right and consider how you can incorporate similar elements into your own storytelling. However, it's essential to remain authentic. Your story should reflect your brand's unique values and voice. Authenticity resonates with audiences and builds trust, making it easier for them to relate to your brand. Storytelling can provide a powerful source of inspiration for your brand. While you want to take cues from other successful narratives, it's important not to simply copy and paste someone else's story into your messaging. Instead, find ways to incorporate valuable lessons from inspiring stories into your own narrative. For example, consider how your brand overcame challenges or learned important lessons that could resonate with your audience. This can add depth to your story and make it more engaging. In today's fast-paced market, staying updated on new trends is essential. The business landscape is constantly changing, and what worked yesterday may not work today. Therefore, it's vital to adapt and evolve your storytelling approach. Finding your unique voice is crucial. This means understanding what makes your brand special and how to communicate that effectively to your audience. Pay attention to your channel of communication. The platform you choose for storytelling can significantly impact how engaged your audience becomes. Different platforms cater to different audiences and formats. For instance, storytelling on social media requires a different approach than storytelling through a corporate blog or video. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each platform can help you tailor your message accordingly. In the digital age, new tools for storytelling are constantly emerging. Individuals, organizations, and companies must familiarize themselves with these tools to tell their stories effectively. Whether it's using social media, podcasts, videos, or blogs, knowing how to leverage these platforms is key to successful communication. Effective communication, the foundation of strong relationships at its core. Effective communication is the foundation for solid and successful work relationships. Being able to communicate clearly with others fosters understanding, cooperation, and collaboration. This is essential in both personal and professional contexts. Communicating effectively requires a combination of skills, including being vulnerable and acknowledging personal responsibility. To develop strong communication skills, start by reflecting on your goals. What do you want to achieve through your communication? Once you have a clear understanding of your objectives, you can prepare your message. This preparation is crucial, as it allows you to organize your thoughts and present them clearly. Effective communication involves exchanging information in a way that is understandable and engaging. This means using a variety of communication styles: verbal, written, and visual. Each type of communication has its strengths, and being proficient in all three can greatly enhance your effectiveness in the workplace. Asking the right questions is another critical aspect of effective communication. It helps you gain a better understanding of another person's perspective, which can lead to more productive conversations and a more harmonious work environment. When you ask thoughtful questions, it shows that you value the other person's input and are genuinely interested in their thoughts and ideas. This fosters a culture of open communication and collaboration. The importance of listening is an often overlooked component of communication. Being a good listener can significantly enhance your ability to communicate effectively. Practice active listening. which means fully concentrating on what the other person is saying without formulating your response while they are talking. This allows you to understand their message more clearly, making your response more relevant and impactful. To improve your communication skills, strive to keep your messages direct and concise. Avoid using filler words or overly complex language that may confuse your audience. Get straight to the point to ensure that your audience understands your message without unnecessary distractions. Body language also plays a significant role in communication. Nonverbal cues can convey confidence and friendliness. Keep your body language open and approachable. This means facing the person you are speaking with, maintaining eye contact, and using gestures that invite conversation. A warm tone of voice can further enhance the message you are trying to convey. Making eye contact can help establish trust and make others feel comfortable. However, it's essential to find a balance. Too much eye contact may come off as staring, which can make people uncomfortable. Being mindful of this balance can enhance your interactions and create a positive atmosphere for communication. Confidence in your communication can be cultivated through a positive mindset. Maintain eye contact, have a calm demeanor, and speak with clarity. Avoid making statements sound like questions or using aggressive or demeaning language, especially during disagreements. In discussions, remember that both parties often come from their perspectives. It's essential not to make assumptions about their thoughts or feelings. Instead, approach conversations with respect and openness. This respect can be as simple as paying attention to what someone is saying, using their name, and minimizing distractions while they are speaking. When people feel heard and valued, they are more likely to appreciate the communication and respond positively. This can lead to stronger relationships and better collaboration. Final thoughts. There you have it, all you need to know to be a more professional communicator. Effective communication is a skill that can be developed and refined over time. So what are you waiting for? It's time to put these tips into practice. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you for tuning in to our audiobook. We hope you found this information helpful and inspiring. For more immersive experiences, check out another audiobook we're sure you'll enjoy. Don't forget to show your support by liking this video and sharing your thoughts about this audiobook in the comments below. Subscribe for more engaging audiobooks like this, and thank you for being a valued member of our audiobook community.